Hey guys! So I recently went to London, England. I know, crazy. My partner had this amazing opportunity of a gig, and it just happened that I was able to fly down there with him and spend a week there. And I brought my camera and my tripod. I recorded a video for you guys. Forgot to turn on the microphone. So yeah, this is what the video looks like. Yeah, that's right, no sound. It gets you thinking when you are on a trip and you're just trying to take just the right amount of photos where you can kind of capture a moment but also experience the moment. That balance of being present. And I think about my life and I think about that kind of movie of your life, if you believe in that, where on your deathbed you get to watch this epic movie, and I just want to be doing cool things, you know? I want to be living those moments and actually imprinting the information from that moment and taking it in, because then I will actually gain those experiences rather than looking at my life movie and seeing me upload pictures on Facebook and then going back to check if there's likes and then just doing these robotic motions that are so arbitrary to what this existence is. Why is it that we need all these likes? They're so fleeting. I had this conversation with a friend of mine. So she's a psychic and we did kind of an exchange. We were kind of just trying to unravel what my motivations are and yeah, like what I want to keep creating these projects. And currently I've kind of just been doing what I know, taking courses, learning new things, doing projects, collaborations, but they've been very like surface level and grounded. Okay, so what we realized was when I was a kid, I went to church every Sunday with my family. Yeah, I was kind of like a rebel and trying to like do my own thing, but also I just really loved the community and I loved coming back because there was this big love. And I think it's created because it's kind of like exactly what Reiki is. It's everyone with one intent, one belief that there is love, and everyone is emanating it. And it creates this healing, energetic pulse in your body. And that's something that people go to church for, get, and then carry out through their lives. It's not the church that I needed because I grew out of that box. I was too big, for that box. It just didn't cover all the bases for the expansive ideas that I was having and who I was becoming. And I didn't want to limit these beliefs to fit into this box. But anyways, that's kind of a little backstory. So when I realized that going to church and fitting into this model didn't nurture my uniqueness of what I have to offer to the world and my journey, I shut a little part of that relationship that I had with God or with that big love energy that I knew for so long. So I realized that that's the driving force, or that was the driving force of my projects, of the songs that I used to write, of everything that I did was in connection with this divine. It wasn't all these little likes on Facebook that I needed. It's the big like from the big G. I'm so looking forward to cultivating a connection again, to feeling emotional. I used to cry all the time, guys. I used to cry out of joy because I just felt the spirit of life. And you see, like I still got the goods, but They're in a more grounded way. I'm ready for a blast off. I really feel that we have this soul's intent, that we have a mission on planet Earth to fulfill. And maybe we wrote that mission before we came. Maybe it's something that gets unfolded with a higher force, or maybe angels give us information on what we're supposed to do. I don't know that much about angels, but I do know that it's a fun belief to have. It gives you this comfort that we don't need all the likes or the shares or whatever, the subscriptions, even though I really like it. Ew, guys, did you just see that? Who cares about that stuff? Okay, I care about it. It's cool to think that we have this purpose, because that gives our life, a better plot line for this movie that we're going to be watching. Who cares about trying to be a peach when you're an apple, Be that crispy apple, If you're a peach, be juicy. Be your juicy self. I heard recently that our tears have information and like hormonal information. So if you're crying like happy tears, there's different hormones in that. And going with those Dr. Emoto studies on the like frozen crystallized water and how water reacts to our emotions. Since I had that conversation with my friend, I'm really starting to feel emotional, and it feels good. It feels good not to be a robot. And that's kind of something that we have to avoid these days, right? In all of our interactions. This like culture and the culture of validation is something that we really need to address, because we have a lot of that robot technology already in our lives, and it's important to just be emotional beings. And when you go to the grocery store, bring the vibes, bring the energy. Like, who cares about these little transactions and fitting into these mechanistic boxes? So much. I'm so ridiculous, aren't I? The fact that I can just share my voice on the World Wide Web is incredible. So many opportunities, so much abundance to be had. We'll see you later. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.